Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another YA Book Talk. Well, it's that time of year again when the days get shorter and the nights get longer and a little spookier. So let's talk about YA books about ghosts. First up is Bad Girls Don't Die by Katie Allender. 15-year-old Alexis Warren is a bit of an outcast at her high school. She has pink hair and loves photography. One of her few friends now is her 13-year-old sister, Casey, who has been having a weird time of it lately. Alexis is a little worried about her kid sister, mainly because she's become obsessed with dolls, and not the Barbie variety. They're mostly old-fashioned ones like rag and porcelain ones. They both live in an ancient house with their parents who are too busy or uninterested to actually act as caregivers. Alexis starts to fear that her house may be haunted and affecting Casey in a negative way. Her dolls start talking to her, and Casey forgets chunks of time. Who is the spirit that's haunting their house, and why does it seem to be obsessed with Casey? Well, you'll have to read Bad Girls Don't Die to find out. Make sure to read its two sequels, From Bad to Cursed and As Dead as It Gets. Next is Ghost Wood Song by Erica Waters. Shady Grove is no stranger to ghosts. She grew up in a haunted house. The ghosts were called to it by her father's fiddle playing. Now she's just about all grown up, but her beloved daddy is gone, and so is his fiddle and his ability to raise the dead. She no longer lives within her family home. Her mom packed up the family, moved them into a trailer as soon as her husband passed away. Lately, Shady is convinced that her daddy is trying to communicate with her. She hears a fiddle playing in the woods behind her new house. She is desperate to find her father's old fiddle so she can communicate with him. Is he really out there, somewhere trapped in the spirit realm? What is he trying to tell her? Will she ever see him again? And why have her ghostly nightmares returned? Well, you'll have to read Ghostwood Song to find out. Finally, I have 13 Doorways, Wolves Behind Them All by Laura Ruby. 14-year-old Francesca, aka Frankie, is an orphan. Well, not really. It's 1941 in Chicago, and her father is going through a tough time after her mother dies. So he puts Frankie and her siblings, Vito and Tony, into the Guardian Angels Orphanage, which is run by the Sisters of Perpetual Sorrow. It's a hard life with not much to look forward to except for her dad's weekly Sunday visits. On one visit, he brings along his new wife and a train ticket and announces that he is there to take her brother, Vito, and only Vito, with him and their new stepmother to Colorado. Sadly, Frankie and her sister Tony will have to stay at the orphanage. Unfortunately, that's how things were done in those days. Unbeknownst to Frankie, a ghost named Pearl has been watching her since Frankie's arrival to this dreaded place. Who is or was Pearl? Do Frankie and Tony ever make it out of the orphanage? Do the sisters ever see their brother or father again? Well, you have to read 13 Doorways, Wolves Behind Them All to find out. All of the books I've mentioned are available to borrow from our young adult area, which is located on the second floor of the Allentown Public Library. Thanks for watching, and join me next time for another YA Book Talk. Happy Halloween!